Hey everybody, welcome back to Prepper Junkie. Today we have the Palmetto State Armory AKV9 that we're going to review here. I've been absolutely just dying to get my hands on one of these, and they've been out for a little while, but I finally got my hands on it, so here we are. So we're going to do a review of it. We're going to do some close-ups, go over the pistol, show you some of the features. We'll do a quick range review, and I'll give you my overall thoughts on it. All right. Okay, so let's start at the back. Let's start right here. Let's take these out of the way for a second. So in the box, you will get a 35 round magazine from Palmetto State Armory. These are actually excellent mags for the price. They're $13.99 if you want to buy some more. So that's what it comes with, and obviously it comes with the pistol here. So let's start at the back and move our way forward. At the back here, this is the SBA3 brace, which I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with. It works great. It's obviously adjustable. I think it's got 4 or 5 positions you can have. So it's really nice. It has a QD part here. You can put a QD mount on for a sling. Moving forward, we have Magpul furniture here. This is the Magpul AK grip. It's a nice little grip. It has a storage compartment in the bottom if you want to store batteries or whatever. So that's good. You can see here it's been stamped Palmetto State Armory. This obviously is the safety. Previous models, this was going back a little while, when you pushed it up, it would go all the way up. So what they did was they've created this lip that comes out, so it stops there. Works really well. It's kind of textured here on the lip here, so you can get a nice little purchase on it. Also, it's nice because if you're shooting, you can easily reach the safety here, which is really nice. Okay, and then moving forward, obviously we have the bolt here. So the bolt is forged along with the front and rear trunnion. Those parts have been forged now for a while. Previously we were using cast parts, but they did switch over to forged, which is very, very nice. It does use the paddle here, like a typical AK for mag release. So they do have that there. Again, nice feature. It does have the last round bolt hold open, which is an extremely nice feature. If you own the PSAK 47 G3s, they don't have that feature, so it's really nice that it is on these. I am a fan. I think that was a great to put on. In the front here, you have more Magpul furniture here. Magpul MOE AKM. Magpul furniture, it's great. I don't know what else you could say about it. At the front here, you have a brake. It's typical kind of AK brake here, so you can actually push the pin in here. There's a little pin like on most of the AKs, push that down, and you can simply screw off the brake and put on a flash hider or a different brake, whatever you would like. Obviously it's chambered in 9mm, and the barrel is 10.5 inches long. It does use a standard AK setup with the sights here. I did put on the hollow sun here, so when I went shooting at the range, I zeroed this in. So it does come with a Picatinny rail on here, which is really nice. As I say, if you want to add optic, with the MOE here, with the MOE furniture, with the Magpul furniture, if you want to put on like a light or anything like that, you can attach that just fine there. On the other side, it's a lot more simplistic, obviously. One of the nice features on here is this bolt release. So they don't have that on the GF3s. So you can this way. So pull the bolt back, push that up. Let's see if I actually get on camera here, and then it locks in place. Let me switch this around so maybe it's a little easier to see. Okay, so there's the bolt release. There you go. Very nice. Again, it's not on the GF3s, so it's nice to have it on these, on the PSAK G3s. Okay, so to the back again. And that's really it to show you on here. You can see, the rivets look good. On the back here, on the castle nut, it's been double staked, which I believe is what they're doing with all of their castle nuts going forward with PSA. They're double staking them, so they have been double staked, which is really nice. To look into the internals, you simply push in the button at the back. I'd pop this off camera, it's just a little easier. This top piece is hinged, like so you can just open it up and you can see the internals here. With obviously the bolt, you can see it's pulled back, how it all works. So this all comes out. I have been to the range, so I don't really want to, it's all filthy, so I don't want to pull this out right now. But it obviously comes out, this, how you get access to everything. So to close it, just push this down, up, locks back into place. nice and solid. Very, very nice. The construction of these seems fantastic, just so you know. And I've experienced this. You've seen me do a lot of reviews of Palmetto State Armory's products. The products come across is just excellent. For the value you're getting for the money, it's just super nice. So this is no exception. Very, very nice. It is marked at the back here with Palmetto State Armory, West Columbia, South Carolina, and I think that's about it. Okay, so that's gone over all the basics of the pistol. Let's go to the range and see how it does. Hey everybody, welcome down to Discount Guns and Ammo in Springville, Utah. As you know, this is where I come to do my range reviews, and we're obviously going to be shooting the AKV9. So I've been doing a little bit of shooting already because I was getting the optic zeroed, and then some of the guys who work here came in and they wanted to shoot this, and I don't blame them. So they went through a few mags and just freaking loved it. There was a sheriff's group next door came in, one of the sheriffs came in and shot it, freaking loved it. So they've been having some plinking fun with it, which is fine, but I haven't managed to get a lot of rounds through it. So far though, it has been 100% awesome, zero issues. I've gone through a box of American Eagle, flawless, no problems. I'm moving on to the Aguila, or however you say it, 124 grain, and we're using, and then, well, we have MagTech to go through, 124 grain. And then we have some Winchester white box to go through. So I'm going to go through all that. We'll see if we have any issues, which I'm not expecting any. The magazines we're using, we have the Magpul, like their Scorpion version of the Magpul mag, the Scorpion version from Magpul, Scorpion magazine, and a PSA Scorpion or PSA 9 mag here. So they've worked okay, except from the Magpul had a couple of issues. It seems to have stopped doing it. That, of course, I try to put it on camera and catch it. It seems to be doing fine. But essentially what was happening, take out the round. Oh, safety on. So what was happening is I was putting the mag in, like so, and I was actually using the bolt release on this side and not the standard, like just letting this go, which may have caused the problems. But what was happening is when I would let it go, of course, I told you, it's doing it on camera now, it's going to behave itself. But before, the round was catching on the feed lip and it wasn't going until I kind of pushed it in. But it seems to have stopped. It only happened twice, and it seems to have stopped it now. But once it was firing, it was fine. It just that initial feed seemed to be a little weird. But anyway, enough talking. Let's get some shooting, and I'll get back to you in a second. Okay, so we're shooting the Winchester 9mm ammo. This went through the Scorpion magazine from the CZ. So let's see how it does. Very nice, no problems. I'll keep shooting some more and we'll get back to you if we have any problems. All right, so we got some more 124 grain. This is in the Magpul mag. So what I want to do is see how rapid fire goes. So let us check that out. That was fun. Obviously handles it just fine. No problems. Let's keep shooting.
It's not going all the way to the battery.
Man, I'll let you take one shot and you break it. I'm just kidding.
I know, right?
What mag am I using? It's the. I'm having troubles with that magazine. Here, use this one. This is the Palmetto.
Dude, that is freaking sweet.
It's nice, huh?
I want one even more now.
I'm just at the end of the range review now. I've gone through quite a few hundred rounds. As you've seen with the video, I've had a lot of fun with this. It's been 100% reliable. It's fired everything I put through it, which is 124, 115. It's been American Eagle, it's been Magtech, Winchester, Aguilar, whatever you call it, Aguilar. The only issues I've had is with the Magpul magazine, not going into battery, and it wasn't just me who had that issue, it's been other people too. The Scorpion magazine worked perfectly, the PSA magazine worked perfectly. Honestly, magazine wise, if you don't own any magazines, just stick with the PSA ones for $13.99. I think they're probably the best for the PSA AKV anyway, and I don't think you can beat that price. So I'm just gonna have a little more fun, and I gotta get out of here because they're gonna kick me out because they're closing. But I kind of want to stay a little longer, so I'll catch you guys later. All right, so we just been into the range and you've seen how this worked. It was just an absolute blast. I had so much fun with this. And as I said, when I was there, I had some of the workers come in who actually work there. They know me pretty well because I'm always there. And they were having so much fun. I was trying to get the review done. They're like, hey, can I have a shot? I'm like, yeah, knock yourself out. So they come in and shoot it. And you've probably seen the clip of one of the workers I managed to get on camera, and he just absolutely loved it. So it went down a treat. It fired everything I put through it, 115 grain, 124 grain, Winchester, American Eagle, I'm just gonna miss that one because I can't pronounce it. Magtech, you name it, you've seen the stuff. Fired flawlessly, no issues at all with the ammo. The PSA mags. So okay, so let's bring these mags in. So I used, as you know, the Scorpion mag, the Magpul mag, and the PSA mag. So the Scorpion mags worked. It was a little bit of a tight fit, it felt like, but they did work just fine, no issues with them. The PSA mag, as you would expect, worked flawlessly, and the Magpul mag, I think this was the most expensive of the three. I had actually issues with it, as you saw, when I'd have the bolt back, I'd insert the magazine, and then would let the bolt go, the round it looked like it was basically hitting the feed ramp, and I would have to, like bang this forward to get the round up and in. Once it was seated and everything was in, it would fire just fine. But it did happen 3 or 4 times, twice with me, one with the guy at the range, which you saw, and again at the end of the video, when I was just trying to get rid of the ammunition was here because I didn't want to take it out by hand, I just wanted to shoot it. It did it again. So I love Magpul, they make amazing products. So I don't know if this is a one-off. I don't know if because they're supposed to work with the AKV, so I might hit Magpul up and see if I can get another one sent out to see if it's a one-off or if it's just a problem. I don't think it's a problem. Everyone else says they can shoot them just fine, so it might just be a one-off with the Magpul. Final thoughts. Okay, so this is the basic configuration for the PSA AKV. You can have it upgraded. There's ones with different furniture. I actually really like the Magpul furniture. It's probably my favorite. You can get it. Pug. You can get it with an upgraded trigger with an ALG trigger in there. So if you want to upgrade the trigger, you can do. Or excuse me, they have an upgraded trigger for $50 more. I think it's like $850. So I think for what you're getting, I think $800 are an absolute bargain for these. I freaking love this thing. I had so much fun with it. I literally stayed till closing time at the range. I was like, man, I gotta go because these guys are gonna kick me out and get kind of annoyed with me. So I stayed till closing. I shot as much as I could. Absolutely loved it. 110% recommend. It's covered by PSA lifetime warranty. It's got my seal of approval for sure, for whatever that's worth. Probably not much, but I guess my seal of approval. If you have any questions, any comments, as always, leave them down below and I'll answer them if I can. And hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help me out and I really appreciate it. So that's it. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. Have a great one.